a doctor with a good bedside manner is a huge bonus. But for example, a family can go to, I don't know, set up a play date or seek professional help if it gets into a case of serious chronic depression. There are psychiatrists. There are psychologists.
Like basically, what you're saying is, like you're sort of defining a placebo like the effect of placebo as sort of something that induces the joy that you need. Is that what you're just trying to say? Like that's what it sort of sounds like.
I'm saying these like placebo effects or any sort of. I mean, Eugene was talking earlier about basically a good bedside manner. And it's helpful, but
not if there's something wrong with you.
But not if there's something wrong with you. You shouldn't go to a doctor for that.
That's where it applies. That's what I was saying.
If there's nothing wrong with you, of course, that's where it applies.
So when doctors know that there's nothing wrong with you, but you are freaking out, okay, here, try this other thing.
That could just induce like further problems.
Okay, yeah.
Logically.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Exactly. Well, like, let's say someone's freaking out and the doctor says, well, here, just take this. You'll feel better. And this person's like, oh, okay. This is when you're dealing with someone who's, like, delusional in some way, obviously, right? And then you're giving them a delusion to aid their delusion and all that. I don't know. I think that's...
You're promoting delusion.
It's, like, almost like... Well, you're rewarding their delusion, aren't you, in a way?
By giving them something...
You're not solving the problem.
If your goal is to calm this person down, I think giving them like opium will probably do better than placebo effect. I can assure you of that. If you look at the general progress of medicine, it's exponential, and to think that we have eradicated multiple diseases and have like tripled our life expectancy and all this due to the scientific method, and then advocate that, oh, check it out, these like wild things that people just thought about over here, they could totally be equally as effective, so they deserve some serious contemplation. And you look at the other hand, and you have like rigorous science, and again, you could say you have some sort of conspiracies going on in the higher scales where like there's money being involved, people being shunned, certain ideas being put down. But with all this happening, you got to give it to them. They're freaking ridiculously good. If you look at medicine now and even just 10 years ago, extrapolated 10 years from now, there's massive advances being made on a daily basis. And I would just like to point out that to say that there's somehow that this is that there's selection process for what is and isn't a viable idea to consider as a treatment solution is pretty damn good. And criticizing it by saying they're not accepting things that failed a double-blind test is just ignoring their ridiculously good success record.
Okay, let's say you're this old person. You don't really know. Maybe not. You don't have to be really old, but you have some kind of. You need to get surgery, and it's going to be 1 month away. So the doctor will tell you, okay, so you need to have surgery. We're going to do this, but meanwhile, buy this tea, which will build your immune system and make it stronger for when you have the surgery. Then you'll recover faster and you'll be better. You'll be better off. Meanwhile, for a month you're drinking this tea, and it says, okay, if you miss it, just drink 2 of them the next day. So there's no way it can go wrong. This person will be convincing himself constantly for a month that he'll be doing better and better. For a surgery, he'll more likely do better. If that can be proven true or false, I think there is something to be done then.
All right, I think we said some really amazing things about medicine. We can talk a lot, but we're going to take a break, and then we're going to...
Just one thing.
Oh, just one more note here.
Yeah, I want to make clear, I don't deny the veracity of the placebo effect. I think it's very powerful. I just was criticizing the pseudoscientific methods as well as the profiteering off of the placebo effects.
Chiropractory is alchemy.
Get to the counter.